excellency
Alaji.
Alaji. Nipa de excellency and I excellent in everything.
Sure.
Good. Yet we economy excellent. The economy one and excellent. Because all along our be bano. The mo be a tia says obe baby or baba be near my ama toy. Or no as what the handcuff a good you see the nensa. What children, enyanin kobe bia a drew a 5 no or say uncle. They say what teaching will koya do 15 mu border nina booking a baby or cause they say what samba be do 12. Handcuff in a way. Was see production, no taxation. And the taxes are not got there. Taxes a good you bet 23% at Dokorean. Or see one district, one factory, and then in your even digitalization, your latest anthem crampono. I didn't know. Latest anthem, I didn't digitalization. There are so many places that any digitalizer, even GRA, a Maya, if any say Sika. I taxes and I say, yes, survey. One of the corruptions, and it is scary. The GI or my cannot be prevent here from going to IMF, no, or to even curtail our involvement in IMF because revenue beba and my they are corrupt. What is digitalization doing? Now say, oh man, call around this almost digitalized system. Into call shops no motito.
Yeah.
What they are putting them on a network, at the end of the day, so digitalization has even failed.
Ashanti Region Constituency Chairman said, despite the Kenyanano, they think Baumia can win them the election, and that's why they voted for him in the
and because certainly so who take action, you have to justify it. I mean, when you are taking action, you have to justify. But
is it your point? And there was some Komotoma Alan because Alan for Ashanti Region.
It is my point. So be a set example, baby.
Indian Komosum follows you.
Because what set example am I in?
But there are seven people with Ashanti roots are not a war election.
It can be any one of them. The argument I'm coming to know, it is not say way. Okay. But for me, it can be any one of them. Because Obia Seti example am I? Why are we always necessarily we take the fall? Do you get me? No, let's be very honest.
We were near break.
Yes, because why do we always me as Santini complete 100%? Why do you always take the fall? Ebaso so ye chromo development plan ye huano. Otemasi ye kasi ye kwan aman ya obi ye betimi kwan betimi ada ho sa ye nye nso ye betwema kwakwa ye obi de pacho sese ekusa wo koche bia hwe kwan ye da ho asphalt aye edin krache motorway ya pache
ne thickness pa
be 11
feet
Wi-Fi na promo
Makosu suda.
What am I saying? Meanwhile, Ashanti region, say Ebasa government, Ashanti region has been very faithful. Yeah, so how can you say forever and a region voted? I can want to come on to one crowd for young crowd for Nibi. What am I saying? Nienya 9 votes. One susunya maybe 19. Now you who say, oh, no matter what, no nya majority on block, and you are telling me say. Because he is a president. How is that?
In fact, Kwabena Japan nya 0 wa Ashanti.
Can you imagine?
Kojopoku nya 0 wa Ashanti.
Yes, can you imagine?
Adeni mo nya
0. Can you imagine? No, I mean seriously. No, seriously, because you see, if that example had not been set in Northeast,
Angawuni problem.
Don't come any problem. Then mean so oh ye nipa bako. But where an example has been set elsewhere, you don't know the orientation that was given to the people there, the way they were asked to vote. And that you could vote on block. It does not matter the number. You vote on block for one candidate. So glaring and nobody is talking about it. And I was saying, oh, they are all per president.
No, but why should that
be a problem?
Why should that be a problem? Say, delegate in a particular region of Votia Mawanka. Why is it a problem?
No, on block.
Yeah, but why is that a problem?
Why is it not a problem? My dear, I am saying, says Obi feeling in a setting where I also feel yes.
But every other political parties we are 2 years.
Yes. Ultimately, I mean,
yeah, consideration. No,
seriously. I mean, for me, it's so painful. So at least, you know, Anka Yema who say yes to young crop for no so a bibi.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say worth something. So are you saying say yen crofo na omo de omo stand there yen ntimi omo ntimi nya hwe nti kura omo hu hia mo. These are very honorable people. Omo stand there omo fi Ashanti omo ye very honorable. My dear, are you telling me say it doesn't matter? Me you're tribal, but I'm saying that it doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, when you do the analysis of the votes, we do the analysis of the vote for 2020. MPP got 7 regions. NDC got 9 regions. When you do the analysis, you Ashanti from MPP lost. But how long will it take us for granted? MPP lost. Remove Ashanti from it. The numbers that came from Ashanti region is what helped them to win. 7 against 9.
Then when you Ashanti for saying me and Sana.
7.
Yes. Do you get me?
But it applies to NDC as well. Well, that's where they got most of their votes.
I am saying, say, government in power. Say NDC, they lost. What am I saying?
Sure.
Say Ashanti Kanhu, 2020 they lost. So it is neither here.
CPP Uncle Yi flag bearer Ashanti because when who say Uncle Yi Kromun to
yeah, neither here. No, okay, what they have granted they say never stand the CPP flag bearer Ashanti. On be my zeros.
Aye. On that so mo pedi obedi president
upon them radio station.
I grew up in Ashanti. Obi asembisa for ne bi ase.
No.
I'm just saying that granted that today I stand as me kase me be because
I can me before running me to say Ufi Ashanti.
I am not thinking about it, but yes. I am saying say enne say maba say me efie me papa party ni me say enne me bedi animu abusuafo yi me nuanom ye de maba mamponte ye de makọ apagya ye de makọ nkawe ye de makọ menhia
no abusuano.
What you say?
Now still I went 0.
Let me say I'm 0.
I saw when say basa o ma me on trauma.
What you say?
O ma me on trauma.
Me be trauma me straight. Because what you pini. Oh how? What are you talking? Immediately be see me be an orientation. And that is the difference. So I am saying say for nothing at all. Into amongst our super delegates. Are they anshi me too much say me fan say we no omo ye targeted few.
Okay. In the main one in November 4th. In the house say Ashanti region, they voted the same way.
Obi timi koto on block. Into timi ma me kan chance the Obama president. Because at the end so umpeu. Emraso. Into exercise for democracy ni the ye CPP before you prepare your ho abeje power.
Mate.
In the exercise for democracy, nobody is stopping you. What am I saying? But this thing, I mean, say a region will vote on block for one person just because so free her. So who wants Ashanti? They name who own.
They are teaching you lessons.
From
Nana ya jantwa medase. We say Obi.
Assembly here me na make.
I say we had an apple.
But only mami efia koto say Obi. I think Nanaya is crying more than the bereaved. When did she become a well-wisher of the NPP to think about us? Asem we cry, cussing. And I see, she should stop.
To do with MPP.
Yeah, but I no say you are also preaching tribal tendencies.
No, how am I preaching tribal tendencies? It has happened. You see, this is what I don't like about the MPP. It has happened. And you are not talking about it. It is in your midst. One region has voted on block Northeast for one person. And you are telling me, Mom, I'm being tribal.
Mate.
MPP primaries. Medical, Namabo party, Nabaso.
Yes.
Mebo party penny4. Mebo mabaso na wo me jire no mebo mabaso because MPP is a victor say yaka say ye nam kabi me kabia ye friend amamumu ni die say wotimi call primaries conference congress abaye bia no na sabin preduasa ye nim say 1 or 2 incidents bi e bia hwe ndisi for the Cape Coast and there is a political parties no ni yakoye nim nyina no ni enya as to how you tighten negatives, no?
Yes.
Well, not positives, so you improving, no? Na my book candidacy, because I'm a galvanizing party, no base. One my galvanizing party, no. because in times our government also administer na any economic issues confront the country no enye easy nti ye da o masepa so aban hwe said the economy ni be back to life no na eja when ya boni pa ho ba wie no na eja wo mo so akọrọ na bontoa antokwansisi region so mo wọkọ no mo ba wo mo crisscross no party no eda o mase se be obi ato the bottom ato petrol ayi TNT ayi bibi kan na esonso so na broni be ka say fallout no megidi say na menu akuma star na ya na o ka 1 to 1 but one say party no a corporate entity it is a company and ya de pe abe joining and to say that Kwame Nkrumah ba ya sabi o Ashanti Youth Association aya seven predators one na wo ekuti amatimi hofo no so many the same region but the influence na say lawyer Janto Penny for ye na wo na say
ye na brefie
na seven predators sadia Asante ejina ho ma Kwame Nkrumah zimani no enyagro without Ashanti the CPP would not have been there. Anameboa. And to show the role Ashanti has played, we show Yenianum NDC for without Ashanti votes, they won't be in power. We show MPP without Ashanti votes, won't be in power. And the idea about Ashanti region is say it is a power to reckon with, whether you like it or not. And to one strategy I say, oh bontoa. Now this region need diagro. And now finally say me free, and then you have a lost cause because nobody is thinking of you as a tribal man. Yeah, you as party ni MPP ni because sabi ni nyina na kabom na nkunimde na eden aba. Now what's your strategy Dr. Baumia de to ho? Ashanti region so your Greater Accra want to ono targeti regions no a dom no ewo mu no ena eja oko backyard
Northeast.
I don't want to mention it because I'm in the party yeah they asumdwe beba enti no oko Ashanti region no he visited every single constituency. This shows the I careism politics and strategy I careism into oko no ni wo me hia enti also o hia executives no Nana jo on November 4th. Na police station fo nyina ayeden enso ka ho. So that strategy was two-pronged approach. And a friend of submarine tactics no. And yet you see it is not for the fanfare. Because kadi obi abobi. Kadi obi abobi. But it's in the interest of the party. Tina me ma wo money yo. Now look at the number of people standing. Na dodo na fi. A bit media media campaign. Ebi so ye no social media. Now we say grassroots politics ankasa no. Inform decision no.
The job they
anka wo sia nkrofo nyina wa Liza Hotel. Ti say bia me nda dia ebe koso ne ye hia wo party headquarters. Na ya to aba no a. It's a different matter. Any de kebetu obi asese grassroots no. But we say emenim. Into November there no so no odi shemu and went to the most populous region in Ghana. It's homogeneous. Well, Asante Ayeka no. All the other regions, so ye nisa homogeneity no. You have different tribes. Ashanti region pet and one overlord. Ashanti region pet and what your friends say because as bomoa not just say their region no, it is just all in one. Kasabako Potoshegu will be anim. To say it's region, we call Kwapem Kakra, Namako ye, Gabi, Namako a ye, Gabi, enum,
okay.
Uchu enum,
Mente.
Gilente, what about ye, me free well, na me back robo. One you make a watch me, young Samialo, me call down no many yeah, it was a no.
Yes.
Pram. I don't know, it's a mixture of Ga and Ada. So you have to know the dynamics. And I wouldn't baby. You find say NDC strongholds. Into MPP has a certain assured force. And advice also. Wo free Wale Adam Smith.
Yeah, Wale.
And this what Tony. Entino oko eho no mu a. Say who say one knows, right? So whether he goes there or not, so that was a home ground. But unfortunately, Ashanti region, no. Fortunately for him, no. Or yeah, constituency by constituency, he spent time and energy to go through every single constituency. Into ye blame part one more can road assem, one more can we na uti. And that one is supposed to be part of a major campaign for 2024 when you're a flag bearer. But he did it going into the super delegates. So people say he cares. And a Brasia and the corn won't share. But of course, Asante accept me. One woman say Mbano, one want him for one J no, one could be office. So meaning that
I inform Tuaba.
Or maybe the respect also we find out about to be 2024. And so said the respect her or the man woman, the Ashanti pride woke up. Yes. And Asante funny sim for no more history.
Papa.
A quapiness for any history.
Your history no more to
Maybe Ashanti Henene Dagoma, okay, crisis. The last one to say enough is enough. And the matter at least abated up till now. Yenshadante Bonibiaye. Into that history, no, meanwhile, no, if somebody go, I don't want to mention names. Maybe I can say constituency is 3. Sure, baby, we fiba. Munya mo meshia. What I make us say? Let me say transportation. Na mo fam na mo ba. Ye tia kama mo. We all heard the comments, some of it on your radio here. All I'm pointing out is that it is a strategic nature of the various aspirants on campaigns, and the landing here. As I said, all the fishing nets will be tomorrow. So now be holy fish, no. And where we are in Ghana today, northeast. What do you saying? And I'm a boy. So it's their choice. If they vote to give all to one person and won't give any other person there, it's democracy. Woko Central Regional. Yera, I compare if you are. Still, you see, the vice president took every region, and it has helped him to know where his weaknesses are and strength. And I didn't know, like going towards November. So he's now going to do the other half and then come back. And all candidates also come. Now, me in Prempi, super. Don't let's dismiss it. Obia the neighbor pan and call super delegates. Obia no turn if you crossing and coffee. But
the argument is that what happened on Saturday, would have
that's why we are saying the
on
November
November 4.
It's another matter altogether.
No, any violence, but it impact on what will happen in November 4.
And America say it is a sign. John, see your Bible. John the Baptist. I don't yes,
Usuboni.
Mo Usuboni no. Or say a greater than me is coming. And I'm a boy. No, not you are baptizing with them. With
water.
But he will baptize you with
the Holy Spirit.
And I will quite say no more. My favorite quotation, I think I 54:5 or 55. Or say, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you.
I will be with you.
When you pass through the fire, thou shalt not be consumed, because as Psalm 23 says, no, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
In a way, a message to Dr. Baomiao.
That says for everybody.
Okay.
Party the midobia. Well, but I'm saying that Sabi, a drew mrea, a many about. Make catch us saying this when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was being elevated. Yeah, near friend of darling boy. And the President Raleigh Sana na or do I know woman no. They were not the same the Pantamona or propelling him. Sabi na only NDC move like some goozy no money ebinum. But a mere so you know. I NDC member men church open. Na me can You see, every church, CPP. That's the last one. I go.
Me try the amount.
The late Morogana.
Yeah.
So, what she said, dear papi? Eddie Sabi, oh no, not your castle. You pin as to be corrected. He assassin. But what she said, you know. At that time, also because I said there's some linkage, familiar Ibi. But Liman won the election. Even though there were stalwarts in the CPP and Nyagro. That time the name I changed to P and People's National Party.
The CPP's name had been
PMP.
PMP. People's National Party.
Yes.
CPP for some more brain.
Now sha Tienio. One more ni Dr. Nkrumah of blessed memory. It's sunny. One more baba no. Or didn't buy a few a year. There was resistance, yes. Nah, a few years. But at the end of the day, no. It's a be an easy Osukastle. There be a friend saying, "Oh, Papa, CPP chair, and your friend saying, there be my current chairperson. Mr. Sapon Kuma, Arrow from Paul Manson, no matter Papa. Yan Padensuma, what you? When the Jadama. Yes,
I don't know that about.
Yeah, the near geopolitics, no. That's what I prime.
That married hardly.
Satire. Your friends say, Sammy and Indian.
Yes.
You're going to young pioneers. We're white age now. It's a DNA call you much. But the American one is a strategy. Look at the way Dr. Nkrumah was brought in. Look at his strategy, vision, foresight. It's a wood name. Now, because with the Asante, yes, Asante Kai. With the Asante, I'm not rooting for Ashanti region. I'm not from there. Though me a Kenny, me a Fanti, Krobo, your friend say, Guan.
Oh, okay.
Guan, as well as Equapim. But the American is a Saham if you saw.
Okay.
Equapim, me fi tutu, any ibri.
Okay.
A cropona, so I hold a cut across. And son, I had no me friend.
Oh, okay.
But what you say? So many okonya. It's the America kakran said it must be strategic. Because when you're strategic and then you flabano, they live their lives on the cyber highway. So when you get near them at the grassroots level, then there's an excitement. Nipe so be a crown agenda. A year FEMA party, no. And to be the American say, all I'm saying that November will prove itself right or wrong. But I'm saying that Dr. Baumia in November, no, it will be a home stretch which will pace out even what was done. Because what him say, Sabi headquarters there, you saw the way the vote was.
Sure.
That's for a vote. Baby, I don't want to call
Yeah.
Because they have had people like Honorable Ejako, Honorable Kennedy Ejipo. I won't cry no matter with US. Ebini be a German UK, so you don't expect own answer by Sisama. And your tribesmen are some. Maybe if you not a echo baby. Well, and here what he said, they won't say the dynamics so quiet. And can headquarters in to something and a coma papa no. Then it would have told us a certain story. Nabi, the only thing that I condemn about the whole thing, me have sister Bill say me city says about glass. So we are not for what told the man. The only thing I condemn about the whole thing, me say. Sabi see what it's an investigation into me as a party member, me to be canopy. But whatever it is, I condemn it. You see, in party odo. It's young conco prepare. Near Macassa, and yet because we'll be losing a life, and yet it's for nothing. And to me, mesre,
okay.
Say you to know, as a media work, as software near you going to 2024. No. Yeah, youth campaign, now go for what you want. And to me, party, to me, make Dr. Bamia policy, Namaka Chifalam policy, Maka Jogati, dear. Because it's a sensitive issue. Don't hurt the sensibilities. Yes, nobody is jubilating. Sabi you from the Ombeye Bantaka cracker, but for me, as a party person, outwardly, I will never ever put somebody down.
Okay.
Because when you say about one 2024 being in the field for so month. Now it takes only one vote to cross the 50 plus 1. And then 51% to plus
50
1.
plus 1.
If you lose that person, you've lost.
That's why.
Into looking at the bigger picture, no. Miss Rameka said Dr. Baumia was extremely strategic. Otusa Shanti Penam say, Kai Asamoaba. And then you see the regions he went to.
Yeah.
Well, he held the south. And to most of the Bionia, you know, are places which are more familiar to him. Now can the crowd for no crank say, oh, Wama Hentiento. That was strategy. There were people also working on the ground. And if you look at the avalanche of the youth movement, look at Samia Ukunumu, Asenso Buachenomu. I mean, when you look at the critical youth in the MP, because one year will be out. But one Kasa youth will do Womachino. Woman in Akokudi.
Dr. Baumia.
And I will show you in parliamentarians. It wasn't even the numbers.
Yeah.
But where some of them had moved to, hitherto, in 2000, then they had their compatriots. Into a beer. Sana, one more youth in a war, no. If you go deep down in history, it's like something far away.
Maybe a buzia no money, Munkroma the Omuni. When Nkroma the Yenim no ba make answer. Buzia the Omuni. Obi.
Yes.
How many times do we mention him? Anamebwa.
Yeah.
BBC don't mention him.
Nkroma never dies.
But anyway, some papa no call cancer near chin too. Wow, Entino. Over and across time, you know. Saba, Trump.
Okay.
Donald Trump. One quite Hillary, Bill Clinton campaign. I fundraise amount. But America, because you can cross. Obabe, yeah. Republican. They had Yanka Yempene. In terms of the dynamics are changing.
Okay.
Said they call for Lehman. Said they call for Professor Mills. What I make her say, not out of the blue. A beer na or Lego no, a beer background no. But you walk on yes, sir. Test economy no, we never saw his face. The first time I'm home prof, not only Sylvester Mensah. Honorable Sylvester Mensah. Yeah, yes, no other program be School of Admin. Padam Shah said, I never paid them a BB Koswana. Everybody was thinking Guzitando. I mean, the names were out there. I'm a one who swedro declaration and penning for a sorry free as here, wombu fuye. But when the party was able to hold itself together, build itself, you know, it don't purpose. Because you're still breaking the 8 year. And yeah, 8 year cycle. Yes, I'm going no 27 years. A year more kaka. Oh, no more strategize post JDM era, no. Na mumayamba the momentum, the man of the moment. Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Baumia. AKA my son, aka the doyen of Ashanti.
We say Obi is your panelist Nanaya Jantwa truly there as a rep of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's CPP with such unacceptably disdainful and ethnocentric comment against the people of another region part of Ghana? Is she aware that the Northeast region is not only made up of Baumia's ethnic group, the Mamprusis, but rather many more different ethnic groups? How can you lump more than 10 different ethnic groups together and blame them for all choosing one candidate of their choice? And I'll say, I also heard similar comments from the campaign coordinator of Alan Tremati in the Ashanti region. I believe both of them spoke from a position of gross ignorance on the composition and population makeup of the Northeast region.
No, but this
Big Boss Canton.
No, but please tell Big Boss that we are talking in a contextual text.
No, but he mentioned
yes, because it's a contextual context. Because it's a contextual context within a certain environment. We are not talking about the whole region as a whole.
Okay.
But there's a context here that we are talking about. Do you understand?
Very well.
So within that context of a set, maybe there are some other people, a subset or movement from the areas Do you get me?
Sure.
So it's not the whole region, but a region representing a group of people.
Mate.
Yes.
Well, so Obi, by the way, I like your pairing today. Margot, unlike some of her colleague female communicators, is very decorous. She carries herself well on set and doesn't insult her colleague panelist. Or say, I admire her posturing, but tell her to tone down on the propaganda. Regards to the champion of Batampa Irabna Frances is here. Or say, lovely show today. Preach on Reverend Frances. Say Obama will poke us.
Say Obama for offer tree bread.
Let me see. Okay, where's the Obi? Nanaya, from your presentation, you are purely exhibiting. Okay, I'm not always exhibiting tribalism, but that's a point for another day. Maybe how it was said, I don't know.
Contextual.
The context it was put in.
Yes.
Into where okay, I think I've read this one from Mami Efia Koto. Mami Efia Koto, thank you and good evening to you. Yeah. Mago me pacho bremwe super delegate conference matters arising.
Yo Obi, me say meda wase na anti Arab ne kasan. Just say I say I'm the about me campaign manager so because okay so Obi, but you see, asama na nana ya can emsenkofo anche dante na sen. One say 17 polling centers. Yeah. And I emphasize say on regional basis. Na candidate of free northeast. When you're 28 over 28 and and she say ada say me a candidate bia me if me free bia me free eastern region na eastern omutimi a bit diversity like omanye straight. If a political analyst is sitting and analyzing the results, then it comes out for other traditional leaders and tribal leaders to analyze the results. It is likely for somebody to think, say, adiene kamia koye say, ebinomo peomo dio. Enti nam say next time no, I was say yeso yenya ye dia, yeso ye. They are going into November 4th. If Nana Yaya Ashanti, me menya Ashanti, I once married an Ashanti.
Okay.
Nana Yaya Ashanti, so maybe she's so passionate about it. But say me free Eastern region, na say Eastern candidate to Ora
shall be one. Into Okaya.
Minimo ba. Enti nana Obi.
Yes.
Me try Eastern ya no wo me already akwana.
Chemate Jakon. But also tracing the route to Ashanti and to mixed.
Say me tell say me nua Eastern ni bi enim wo.
Pure 100% Eastern no.
Okay, see, yam fan say me free Ashanti region. Na me tie na na say me a all Kenya say na den not eat or hono about me fi. I den no mu nyina to mo no nko anti on person mo che say MPP party ni mu nti o mo maka no. Obia ni dofo wo mu ana. And I said they wanted to make a statement say this is our own.
Yeah.
Now if they are making a statement say this is our own dear, then what happens to the other tribes or the other regions? Not just say I say yen sebio yen pay de no ana. Because me say me nyame ya adom na say ochine bi me say me kopem mampani edi na me perani meter. Anka ma consider na ya o. Say bi ofi Ashanti region say bi Asante for beto but me shall and chairmantin ne omo maka yi vote here. Make I say omo no it is not about whether you are with us or not. It is about the system and the establishment. And see other tribes may wake up.
Other regions, rather.
Sorry, other regions may wake up and say, Ebia, at the end of Yandrin, one question.
Interestingly, Jogate is from the Western region.
Yes.
From Western region, only one vote. And meaning,
the Northeast region has taught them a lesson. Say, we love our own. What I say, but Obi no put the MPP for us.
Yes.
Media MPP for us.
Yes.
But the point is that I say you about me. I tell me a Bible case so diffo be any nyam chrome. I say we diffuse Bible you. Sir. Say ni chrome na mo man 28 over
28 sure.
Anyway, say your tie your friend brother Timothy your tie ba sorry ntino. I be sure so nim sa quotation.
My me fe bi ntwem ne excellency ba omi akwa sorry. na da wo kwa sorry na ye kwa ayi me mo asori ni din na ye Christmas program ye bo hint na me hwe na no din
or to be
me so to no line by line wo din say na
or say na oye Christian answer na ne
so o to me hwe na no din na me jam me hwe ne yire na struggle wo no do to no line by line
just wa sha that na dem was na him
o wie no was say yi handkerchief
and oh him
na say onya communion obedi o I swear
o him ni yo ye pra ye hu ni
hey obi the politics dey back home ha won me see
yeah
but you see unifier no for me it was a non-starter.
Really?
I'm a Presbyterian.
Okay.
There were branches be were hokra me and I'm a T JY. Yes. But some moderator na sem no it was a highly disappointing statement. Yet Christians ni Muslims ye nin to kwada. What to say akunda? My best friend, she's a Canadian now. She's a Muslim. We have been together for over 20 years. It is a yet na your massa some way started back. What are you trying to tell the younger people? It is not good. I'm a Presbyterian and Obi, we should not encourage such ways. Or you unify why Muslims and Christians. Why? That's not any problem. And say no dear. Mesre say, Ora moderator. San someone dear mammy, Miss Row. And my young so kram and kolana where children medrin say Obi ababe unify because young kunye. Yet asundwemu matina gramofo fie meni omo dia gro ebi kra no say ya kwa sorry kwa me na fo ebi timi di machi kwa sorry ori awa baba be ye na sorry enti obi ye ni problem nti comment say dey obi mo na mo ye ensem trefo a you educate, you use your platform me pa mo chosa ansem ne ba e ma ye so because ye ni problem wo man mu ye ni Muslims ni a problem da e no ru adoka ba me ne ba be unify dey.
Oh, Debbie,
that's my auntie Robin Pacho Michelle. It is awesome, dear. Obi, a bar, Mamon. If you say, and then some. But
I think to be fair to moderators, so no, I think the church also issued a statement. Say moderator and can said na media na a reporting.
It was
misreported. Baumia almost say one
endorsement in the poll, but the statements because they analyze and they think deeper. And to say and if you come and you present a person say you unifier or be unified I have another problem you don't solve a problem when there's no problem it's no the obisa someone dear Mr. say presbyter the statements are bar you don't must but sound common moving forward am I emphasizing
but you've also heard people say the current chief imam because of the disposition and how I am in your manner. Waboa amankabum easy some religious tensions near the absolutely. But if you have Baumia, who is a known Muslim, the vice president doing same, it's not out of place among for Bebona Baswana.
It is entirely. What is Dr. Baumia doing that I don't know?
Like he goes to. Maybe you would say a part of the political strategy.
Exactly.
No, Francis Manini.
On a more serious note, elections. What you say? Obian him so rubber. Me sorry them more one. Sabio and yes, I repent ya be Christian.
Dabi.
Obian him sorry them more one. And yet Yesu Christo. Politics. We can never deny that fact. If the person is in the church because of politics, then religious leaders will make such utterances as if say it is going to one person's favor. Or John Dramani Mahama, so official.
Sure.
Or you're Christian. What to say your name your name a Muslims are going to kwada.
Dabi.
Onukra sorry demu preachy. But then you know be say ebi omu frenya. What is the problem? Mame Hajia Zenabu Mahama, and a cousin, or you're Muslim.
Sure.
They live peacefully. So why will we go and say President Mahama Bayano or you or Nini Yano Cremofon and say, we BB and or unifier? I have a problem no. You know, we shouldn't start this thing because this country has a youth population of 60%. And if we don't caution the older men, and because of politics, they want to try to put somebody above the other, it is unacceptable.
The issues, Beba.
Now, Obi.
Mate.
Andrew Super Delegate Conference. So Saturday. Me cry the MPP for SMOD. But you see, Ora Ekufu Adunti. I'm Obi person the flag bearer when MPP na my concern. If you say Onipana Orban. you bring your personal attributes to the seat.
Sure.
So in the unlikely and unfortunate event, if anybody becomes a flag bearer and in the next 32 years so you obey your man penny Ghana for better Obama, the personal the subai the way I object the logical reasoning, the emotional intelligence and social intelligence comes to bear as a president of Ghana.
Sure.
And see, and no never make people before I said, yes, I'm my Francis and Quagasa. You see, our delegates, and there are about 961, and I hear 923 voted.
Sure.
Obi, more Koshabeka for Yaman and Becca Chain. Yet a tea one from traditional media, social media say, hey, Urabomia, yet ye be about Urabomia company, your mutia pa. Yes, $1 Sukomu. Yes, CDC Komu. Yes, Sika. Obi Crass, MP before, and I said we should be concerned about the IMF money. Obi, aside the Nuni Nano, or about me, the establishment candidate, the systems candidate, the Akokres candidate, the whatever candidate. Obi, share your core school. No. Subject you are one year.
On a
subject you are 94.7. Now, Madame Fubi, Nana Fredio, my cousin. Otiminya 88% costing. So maybe the other 72. I may be panam the Asham bag.
Wow.
I am not proud of it. Anti-establishment candidates, systems, Akokra candidates, ya whippy and Crawford in line, young Kotwa Bamawa 68.15%. And you're very good in poll. Teachers and as lecturers are more marking. This is about B- or a C.
68 will not be a C.
And you're very good, Obi. A, B, and A, good. Good, and I good.
Good.
68, good. Just Obi, I say, I will never be, I cannot show my paper. I'm telling you, 68. 5 people are getting 88 and people are getting 99.9%. You see, and this is even the creme de la creme of the MPP. These are the people, just say, Omani are buying a good deal, and the Oraba, Miabako, Swatch, and Miss Eyelashes in Yakobida. Miss Rewo, who names me free baby, a buy almost in my yes saver, but not be the same party. Or see, oh, dear, a contract binti, oh, and I must be by on our ministerial appointment now with Timubi. And don't see a consider no, and look Oraba, me 70%. For me, Obi. This is and tell my metro now. Auntie Francis, I say my main control. What I was trying to say, who's a knock? I saw Mahama, not Oberton Crawford in Penny 4 or what that. So it is not about when Baumia came, but it is about your ability and your performance, whether you are capable of leading the party in giving them victory, and it is based on your track record. Yeah, can't I be before ni because oh, Baumia the president affair no Baumia na in about 2008. Only in about 2012. Only in about 2016. Party fu ehun no. About 2016 the 7 years mu no kwe. Obi akan force e besi so anke ye shewma. Na anka twade adua na ankasa no kokuo ni si so no ne ho bon. Na wura akwa ti anka twade ni bia de adware no. E na wo ho be fi. Anka twade be. Obi Gianna kokuo ni si so no. Okokuo no si so ne ho bon dada.
Na wa wo
kwoti de adware e na be yo dey. Enti Obi oru about me na we say dey me den say na na do wo say wu nyi ya na wo be nyankopon nti wo ka no kre nko a. Ana na do call ho no. Oh ka no kre. Also they need a new leader. Man,
so they will definitely have a new leader.
Man, who dey nya butre man me land safely man. Obi.
Yes.
Na do show about me anymore. Is Baumia new to Ghana? He is in charge of the economic management team. What is the current state of Ghana's economy? Which Ghanaian in this country? Now me back at sorry, why is everything IMF?
Obusa
everything IMF. Also TV IMF. It's what you say that may explain IMF at 11-year-old girl about me. He is even not new to my 11-year-old girl.
The which remo oboba o me edin o.
No economic management team.
What me so ba me ahoda you.
You see, so the point is that Obi Baumia is not new.
Okay.
Alan Chamantin, the longest serving trade minister in the history of this country, he's not new. Ora Kennedy Japo ono de a man to kwakra o kubide na ye nimu. He's not new. Say wana ene new. So Nanado himself has also
a free akoto.
Hey, Obi Papa no to body betem body e draw 5 cedis no
Try me right off.
ma me media jai onya rejoin da bia papa na auto body e draw 5 cedis no papa no timi kwasesa papa no timi kwasesa mokola fo nyina begu Ministry of Obi share my yanka ni brisam. The point is that all these people, they are not new to the government. And another say minimum nyina na te car yi mo. And na mini ho say. And aka na kwakwa to aminem. Na Obi, to be very honest with you, say driver no dim car kan ko de ko sha aminem. One who car to aminem a driver na ti ye free mu da. You need an experienced, astute a candidate who has positive cognizance to lead this country. And apart from Olura John Dramani Mahama, niso be ni
Obi eni ho.
Obi, apart from John Mahama so aye one neno. Ghana ha eni ewiase. Me nyo se bi wo ho. One who be that. President Awaba akofie sen aba bi. One who be that. E be ni ho.
Lula de Silva ebi o Brazil.
Okay. It's would ya me fa ne de kra nto nchen me say ememe wo kro mo mutimi di president almost be any president Mahama so be nim he is uniquely different and the new person na do anka set me admit to say the country is in crisis, it's in shambles. He has driven the country together with Olura Bawumia and his cohorts into the ditch. They cannot be the same person, none of them. None of the 10, none of the MPP population, whether the 6 million votes that they got or they are registered, none of them can take this country because Omunyina DM Yakra Olura Bawumia who say na not one can baby at the 2016 so no economists. Ocean and BC so the highest level of education BXC economics. But na not one card I will give it to him. Me offer. Shebi this year one card that.
So on no your economist. Sure.
What is an economist?
Oh, so me see
on one kasa ba me.
One can be that so economist.
And I want it.
Any man say, the other meaning to say, Munina mo come yet, Monsentra for Mutina Fidio to Casa de Biayet and say, oh, your lawyer, yet just said, a reason in a lawyer, and need a mijitum, Sana Mokai, even though you huni mates here. But the point is that Obi or Giorua Bawumia dear. Olura Bawumia chance my year Juma or Bank of Ghana da. Minim se sika wo honti na do kasa yet sika so no he was informed by Bawumia. Olura Bawumia die Olura Bawumia ka say si Ghana cedi na 3 cedis 35 pesos or 36 pesos no ogini di so about the be 1 cedi. And Nanado's banked his hopes on Olura Bawumia. Then you compliment this man and disgrace him this way. And today you stand aside when the vehicle has fallen into the ditch. What in now? And what say? I have a new vision. What a deception! You have a new vision for who?
Margaret Ansay.
So who want vision beer? So who want vision beer? I can say you best see uswa. Na say agro so be da.
If you are not part.
Enti Olura Bawumia eni omo maka no. Bawumia semu de. Say 60 ahia 0.15% ne de. One pass it. Because Olura Kennedy Japan cry ya this in the Kennedy did not have the system and the establishment. Olura now you see the point is that when we no ma hwepi omo in line. November 4th no they are having the experience of the hardship of the economy. They are living with the realities, not the propaganda. And so let's see how they also go and whip him in line. But no matter what Bawumia would do, no matter how you decorate him, no matter how you want to brand him and sell him, his record is with the IMF. The IMF has told this government led by Bawumia say, John Mahama's failure is your best in the future. Also, it takes 3 years to go back to debt to GDP for 55%.
55%.
That is what the IMF told them.
Or reverse.
And it is telling you that John Mahama's failure is the MPP's best, even in the future. What a monumental failure.
Margaret Ansay.
Therefore, these people are not fit for purpose. They cannot lead this country. Oh yes, we are. Who be able to lead this country?
Okay, Mamena say Margaret. Margaret Ansay na motene can be friend of my go. Inti yawo ye wo sima be num na ye free studio ha enti Eraba me pacho me say Eraba na Francaise CM 2 minutes na ya afentu
wa kasa di obeka propaganda say
we wie mo kra na we wie mo okay
well the woman is say propaganda doesn't win elections.
Okay.
What's in Yumbi sorry 2020 Mahama Onapo Dedi Onapo
when you are November
44.4 what I make us
yes
one more yeah baby I got because what can someone yelling Ghana for sure who is a safe pair of hands who's already me cool
yeah
who is a safe pair of hands Dr. Baumia and his leader commander-in-chief
of the Ghana Armed Forces.
We need a new leader.
Primus into Paris of the Republic of Ghana.
We need a new leader.
Obayeno, Wankasa Okodichu. Anna Kera Rollins or
Yakachi.
Anna Kera Rollins or can say, driver no Alcuta steer no. Or the Yashedichu. Nana Wankasa, or see, Yabahin. Ye baby a new leader because on any time I had Aswan is and a contextual. One can say Ghana here new leader or say MPP ye be in for constitution in 2 terms 4 years. Now yeah, Sabi, former President John Mahama. I went to me. I'm the only president in the history of Ghana. I have 4 years. I'm general. Even if it's the party that was voted for Adameboa, what's your bare move? Now 4 years. Into Kawaba no be so be complete. When the man was opportunity no, na mama can be chiro. Economy as some NDC for can there be sorry. I think we had His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bamia sometime this year. As someone can say, if your fundamentals are weak, your forex will expose you. And I'm a boy, you're not educated. And you're true that no can to say ne because Ghana fiti ashasie ebe pimino and structural the structure of the economy no
and yeah, papa.
Based on the 3 R's has always been weak. Now the reason why global impact so me I don't like going there. Amma yehu I say here was now quite a double hazard. The whole world is in recession. Now I am a for some more can say NDC a kabubura wa mo boy ye and the edition money and kaneko huja. What can I say this time? We had inflation. We had a threshold hitting over 70%. Now you say last year December 54 we're in the 40s. And my money can warm them 0%, 8%, and then warm them 14, 20 and money at here. And you cut a safe pair of hands. And then the Alhaji Mahamadou Baumia, Eke Wale Adam Smith, Eke Bobby Lass, Eke New Vision, and the Eke New Vision, and the Obi, the American is okay before. Satamo said Dufiasm, but yet do Fiasm. Everybody is welcome. So Beckham, now may catch them say, whether you like it or not. Vox Populi.
Voice day.
The voice of the people
is the voice
of God.
68.1%.
You had Nana Mrene, how many people?
Maybe
7. Maybe the first super delegates we had 7 people.
Yeah.
Intercell will say even the delegates were smaller. With the electoral college, I think some 5 to 7. But and then you have 17 aspirants.
No, you have 10 aspirants.
Sorry.
17
President Kufuor, sorry. 10 aspirants. No, so we say, wafer 1, wafer 2, wafer 3. Because the college is expanded, aspirants so
establishment candidates.
Aspirants so dorsal. You don't expect into the projection of 70, where 33 people didn't vote. Or be any baby I can vote to record. Getting vote to say youth organize it is Ashanti region. If you don't do one, now the polling center no, they were about to count. Just before 1. But young person but your body no. and yes 70% and now 68 and 90 and you make sure say munyina mumra and I jabu to 3 and no nanching. It is phenomenal because the press deemed it a landslide. Me tia BBC, me tia CNN. Say the vice president of Ghana, Edini de Anombokra Tutokakra, say has just secured a landslide victory. Maybe Debbie is the best. Kojobunsu, Mebao, Kojobunsu, Sakuma, Ashanti region, 1.something%. Now, but
Mammy on your vice president.
Tobuasi, ye come former governor of the Bank of Ghana. Year before
On your vice
no Juma, why you were NDC
on your vice
and some I don't cry there, it doesn't matter. Candidates are candidates.
No, establishment candidate
No,
is not
it's my turn.
ordinary.
Obi, candidates are candidates. Maybe one second.
Around now time or so.
Yeah. Say Anka Dr. Bamienya. Ubaka vice president I said 68.1 no.
Very good.
Papa na dia make
very good.
November no. She said the ba na no. Sa dia be ko.
Hey, me da say. Nana ya, ubeka bibi atwa to ana.
Ka doctor Yemi.
Eba fegbe.
Wama me ne kwa fa na mo.
Yeah, so Nana ya unka bibi abio. This is here Ashanti region, Ashanti Confederacy.
But say Ashanti Confederacy in there very important.
And I may have our running mates no the uncle for
me all be family all be me some party wo ho. It be twa me flag bearer or be banner say o aba be family na my be flag bearer.
Okay, it's interesting. You know establishment candidates we had only about 100.
Na pajanti ya me time.
We had only about 100. No Ghanaians must know.
Bami uncle for na tasi achiro mo.
They supported Dr. Bami 100%.
Mate.
Bami MPP.
Mate.
Ya be mo show down.
Obi the last thing. What him say?
Obi one ka show down.
Out of the 956, 61 or so.
61.
Yeah, 61.
100 kind number of MPs. What I make us say? Na kind number of young families appointees or so who, if you're not a member of a regional council, what now you are not a member of parliament, What if say ministers in
But the fact is that the inducement, or about me inducement, not those who when you're very good.
Okay, Rabna.
When you're very good.
No, but okay, say we. Mama more time.
Because when Alan was deemed establishment candidate, chief with due respect.
When very well. Very well.
Yera Aliu Mahama.
When
but those times were different.
Yeah.
But the American is 100 people. And the PRB tracker said they work with the establishment.
The establishment.
Appointed.
Okay.
But if you look at it pro rata noa, the meaning doctor has done extremely well.
When you're very good.
68, you know. Me patch now say. What's me 44.4%? Oh now very good.
Finally, the other candidate sorry.
Nana Kafa so say very good. Oh, see, who was school 68 about there. What do you answer to pan be
mama nana ya intro emfa intro to.
The Lord has spoken.
Yes.
Transcripture.
There me person me can say. Ade ba kwa media here me say. That investigation na ekoso
Parliament.
says ceasefire bem na omo na omo beye kra mo nye coverage ni bio because maybe omo ntimi nketeli and omo stop it but any say omo de ba TV so na omo wi a omo atwa omo report ni ahwe ade ewu because near me PAP no it does not
for public consumption.
It does not work well because BBC say we say IGP rank and file BBC say we share a DVLA the police form but the place is not good. It's not fit for habitation. So many of their barracks is in Bachoko empty. Accra Police High Command Ushe baby you can file quality enyefe. Enkoye but
it has nothing to do with him.
It has nothing to do with him. Intino omunhwe ni ye from going forward and there should
police council about me and head.
There should be no coverage. The point is that what's about me and
I'm said Popomiasis when is former
Ekosiisen so near higher Sempai. Nana ya jantra yedase. Margaret answer yedase. Irabna yedase.
Seminar hopes in kind.
Yeah.
It's an investigation.
Sure.
Sure. As a party person,
Unkemi. Mate. And what's our camp point? What's our
very good. When